Hello students, hope all of you are doing well and staying safely at home. So today I am here to discuss about the topic environment. That is the first lesson of your geography. So let me ask you one question. What is the first thing comes in our mind when we use the word environment, when we think about the word environment? Yes, definitely it is our surrounding. Wherever we live, whatever is surrounded with us, that is our environment. And we know without environment we cannot sustain, and it is our basic life support system. We get each and everything whatever we require from our environment only. So now let me discuss from where the word environment is being originated. The word environment has been derived from the French word that is environner. I am telling again, it has been derived from the French word environner, which means neighborhood. So what is the concept of the environment? I told you before, that is our surrounding, that is matching with the origin meaning, word meaning of the word environment, neighborhood. Now let me discuss about the different components of environment. And before that, let me ask you, what is environment? Now, what is each and everything which you see in our surrounding? Already I told you before, that is environment. It can be anything. It can be the open field, the roads, the bridges, even suppose you are at home, your family members, your study table, each and everything. It can be natural, it can be artificial, it can be biotic, it can be abiotic. Each and everything will be included in our environment, whatever is there in our surrounding. So let us discuss about the definition of the environment. Environment is the place, people, things and nature that surround any living organism, that is environment. And environment is a combination of natural as well as human-made phenomena. I am telling again, it is a combination of natural as well as human-made phenomena. And each and everything, the people, place, anything which is surrounding in ourselves, any living organism, that is environment. Now let me discuss about the different components of environment. There are three different components of environment: natural, human-made and human. Natural component, very important. Then it comes man-made, that is artificial, and then human being itself. So let me first discuss about the natural environment. Natural environment, very important. Already I told you before that natural environment can be biotic, can be abiotic. Whatever we see in our surrounding, that land, that water, that air, that means all the three spheres, lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and each and every plant and animal, all the living organisms are being included in natural environment. And natural environment can be biotic or abiotic, both. Next it comes the human-made environment. We know that human beings are not satisfied whatever they are getting directly from the nature, only with that. We always try to add value with the things what we get from the nature, with our skill, with our knowledge and with our education. And by this way we are making different things to get more and more comfort, and by this way civilization is increasing, is developing. So we made the parks, we made the bridges, roads, buildings, everything, and all these are being included in our natural, in our human-made environment, that is artificial environment. And the third but most important thing, that is human environment, human being itself, that is the first, the individual you, and with that in human environment it comes your family, your friends, even the political institutions are there, The educational institutions are there, the different schools, colleges, universities, and with that some communities are there. It can be social communities, it can be religious communities. All these are being included in the human environment. See, this is another picture of components of different environments. See, next it comes, let me discuss the first component of the environment, that is natural environment. Already I told you before that in the natural environment there are biotic and abiotic components. So there are four spheres of natural environment. Among that, the first three spheres, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, these are abiotic but very important component of natural environment. And where all these three spheres are being interacting and mixing, that is there, it is biosphere, and the floras and faunas of all the whole world are sustaining here only. And you know, our earth is very, very unique in that point of view, that only in this planet till today the biosphere is possible, because all the three spheres are only interacting in this planet only. That is why. Now let me discuss about the first sphere of natural environment, that is lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the solid crust of the or the hard uppermost layer of the earth, and it is very, very significant because we get we can able to fulfill our basic need, very basic need, that is food, by doing agriculture here. We make our settlement here. Even we get the most important mineral resources, the mineral wealth, from this lithosphere only. Next it comes the second sphere, that is hydrosphere, the domain of water body, the total water bodies, that is being included in the hydrosphere. It can be all the rivers, all the oceans, the lakes, the ponds together make the hydrosphere. And you know that three-fourth of the planet, of our planet Earth, is covered with water bodies, and that is why it is called the blue planet. And without hydrosphere, without the water bodies, it is not possible to sustain with the living organisms the biosphere. The third sphere, that is atmosphere. The atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth, and it is very, very important. It has most important significance of this sphere is it protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. It doesn't allow to enter the harmful rays of the sun over earth, that is the ultraviolet rays. And it consists of the dust particles, different types of gases, nitrogen, oxygen and other different types of gases, and water bodies together it contains. And you know, atmosphere has different other layers, for example troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, and gradually it merges with the space. That is different topic, we are not going into much detail on that. Now let me discuss about come to the point of biosphere, that is where we live, we the human being and all the plants and animals live. And already I told you before, it is the narrow zone of interaction of previously discussed all the three spheres, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. And it is possible to survive all the plants and animals here only, and in that point of view this sphere is very important. And all these four spheres together make the natural component of environment. See the picture here over here. If you see separately the different spheres, the lithosphere, is it possible to sustain the living organisms in the very high peak of the mountains? We have to carry oxygen cylinder, and in other way also it is not possible. If you see only the hydrosphere, except the aquatic animals, it is not possible to live other living organisms here. And if you see the atmosphere, is it possible only in the atmosphere to sustain the all living organisms, plants and animals? No. But see the narrow interacting zone of all these three spheres, where air is also there, land is there, and water is also there, and here this is biosphere and we live. So together this is our environment.